When people think about the future of the Spanish monarchy, one name stands above the rest: Princess Leonor. As the eldest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, Leonor has spent her entire life preparing for a destiny she never chose. Every public appearance, every speech, every milestone has been watched by millions. But among all those moments, there was one that many royal observers believe changed everything. It wasn't a glamorous royal celebration. It wasn't a state banquet. And it wasn't a headline-making controversy. Instead, it was a quiet but powerful turning point that revealed the enormous responsibility waiting for Spain's future queen. Today, we're uncovering the truth behind the moment that changed Princess Leonor forever. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments, which moment do you think has had the biggest impact on Princess Leonor's journey? Now, let's begin. From the day she was born in 2005, Princess Leonor's future was unlike that of any other child in Spain. Although she enjoyed a loving family environment, everyone knew that her life would eventually be defined by duty rather than personal choice. Unlike many young royals across Europe, Leonor grew up during a period when the Spanish monarchy faced significant challenges. Public trust had been shaken by various controversies surrounding members of the royal family, making the future of the institution uncertain. As a result, her parents made a deliberate effort to provide her with a balanced upbringing while gradually preparing her for public responsibilities. For years, Leonor remained mostly in the background. Spaniards watched her grow from a shy little girl into a confident young woman, but many wondered when she would truly step into her future role. That answer began to emerge during one unforgettable event. In 2019, Princess Leonor delivered her first major public speech at the annual Princess of Asturias Awards. At first glance, it seemed like a normal royal appearance. But behind the scenes, it represented something much larger. Standing before political leaders, international guests, journalists, and millions watching across Spain, the young princess faced one of the biggest moments of her life. She wasn't simply reading prepared remarks. She was demonstrating whether she could one day become Spain's queen. Observers immediately noticed her calm posture, measured voice, and remarkable confidence despite her young age. For someone barely in her teens, the pressure was extraordinary. Every sentence was analyzed, every gesture received attention, every smile became part of the national conversation. That speech marked the first time many Spaniards truly imagined Leonor as their future monarch. But the story didn't end there. As Leonor continued to mature, her responsibilities expanded rapidly. She attended increasingly important ceremonies. She represented the crown at official events. She met world leaders. She visited different regions of Spain. Each appearance carried symbolic importance. Unlike celebrities, royals don't simply attend events for publicity. Every public engagement sends a message about stability, continuity, and national unity. Leonor gradually learned that every action could influence how millions viewed the monarchy. Perhaps the most emotional milestone came when she took the constitutional oath upon reaching adulthood. Standing before Spain's parliament, she pledged loyalty to the constitution and formally accepted the responsibilities expected of the future queen. For many Spaniards, this wasn't merely a legal ceremony. It symbolized the transition from princess to future head of state. The images quickly spread around the world. Commentators praised her composure. Royal experts described the event as historic. And supporters of the monarchy viewed it as proof that Spain's royal future remained secure. Yet behind the formal smiles and elegant uniforms lay a much more personal story. Growing up as the future queen means sacrificing many freedoms that ordinary young adults take for granted. Every friendship attracts speculation. Every educational decision becomes news. Every trip is photographed. Every public appearance is carefully planned. Unlike most people her age, Leonor cannot simply disappear from public attention. She lives under constant observation. That reality became even more evident during her military training. Military service represented another defining chapter in her preparation. The experience was physically demanding, emotionally challenging, and symbolically significant. Spain expects its future monarch to understand the nation's armed forces firsthand. Rather than receiving special treatment, Leonor participated alongside fellow cadets under strict routines. Images of her wearing uniform captured international attention. Many viewers were surprised to see the future queen embracing such discipline. Others praised her willingness to experience the same demanding environment as her classmates. Royal commentators argued that this period would shape not only her leadership skills but also her understanding of national service. For Leonor herself, military training appeared to represent something deeper. It wasn't simply another requirement. It became an opportunity to prove, to herself and to the country, that she could meet the expectations placed upon her. Every challenge completed strengthened public confidence. Every successful milestone reinforced the image of a future queen committed to duty. But perhaps the greatest transformation wasn't visible in photographs. It happened internally. Those closest to the royal family have often noted Leonor's growing confidence over the years. Early appearances showed a reserved young girl. Recent appearances reveal a poised, self-assured public figure comfortable addressing audiences and representing Spain abroad. That evolution didn't happen overnight. It resulted from years of preparation, education, discipline, and experience. Many royal experts believe this gradual transformation is the true moment that changed Princess Leonor forever. Not a single speech, not a single ceremony, not a single photograph, but the realization that her future was no longer theoretical. It had become reality. Every decision now carries national importance. Every appearance shapes public perception. Every word contributes to the future of the Spanish crown. Her journey has also inspired comparisons with other young European royals. Like future monarchs across Europe, Leonor represents a new generation adapting ancient institutions to modern expectations. Today's audiences demand authenticity. They value transparency. They expect public figures to connect with ordinary citizens. Leonor appears increasingly aware of those expectations. Whether speaking with students, visiting communities, or participating in official ceremonies, she projects an image of seriousness balanced by warmth. That combination may prove essential for the monarchy's future. Of course, not everyone agrees about the role of the monarchy in modern Spain. Debates continue regarding the institution's place in a democratic society. Supporters see it as a source of stability and continuity. Critics argue for constitutional reform. Leonor herself rarely enters political discussions. As heir to the throne, constitutional neutrality remains one of her most important responsibilities. Instead, she focuses on representing Spain with professionalism and dignity. That careful balance has earned respect from many observers, even among those with differing political views. Looking ahead, Leonor's responsibilities will only continue to grow. International diplomacy, national ceremonies, military commitments, cultural events, humanitarian causes. Eventually, one day, the Spanish throne itself. Each experience builds upon the last. Each challenge prepares her for a future unlike any other. Perhaps that's why the moment that changed Princess Leonor forever wasn't defined by a headline. It was defined by acceptance. Acceptance that her life belongs not only to herself but also to the institution she represents. Acceptance that leadership requires sacrifice. Acceptance that history often chooses people long before they're ready. And perhaps most importantly, acceptance that becoming queen isn't about wearing a crown. It's about earning the trust of a nation. As Spain watches Leonor continue her remarkable journey, one thing becomes increasingly clear. The shy little girl once standing beside her parents has grown into a confident young woman embracing one of Europe's most demanding roles. The path ahead won't always be easy. Challenges will come, public scrutiny will remain intense. Expectations will continue to rise. But every major step she has taken suggests she understands exactly what lies ahead. Whether history ultimately judges her as one of Spain's greatest monarchs remains to be seen. Yet the transformation already underway offers a fascinating glimpse into the making of a future queen. The truth behind the moment that changed Princess Leonor forever wasn't about one dramatic event. It was about discovering that true leadership begins long before a crown is ever worn. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more royal updates, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which moment do you think has been the most important in Princess Leonor's journey so far? Until next time, thanks for watching.